hold on. Hold on. There's the cat. There's the cat. Oh my little Scotsman. Alright. Hey, welcome back to One Man, One Dog Theater. Returning viewers, if you've already seen the Storytron that's coming up, just go ahead and skip to the end. I'm going to stick a new video on there too. And new guys, go ahead and watch it. It gives you kind of an overview of what the book Seeing God is about. If you've seen it before and you want to see it again, then just let it keep playing. Alright, thanks. We'll see you in the next Come here. Oh, come here. Come here, little guy. Oh, come. Little guy. I love you. You love me. You love me. Yes, you do, and I love you. Curly the rescue dog. The best dog in the world. Folks, for people out there who want to bring someone to God, but also stand about a 0% chance of ever getting them inside a church, or to sit down and read the Bible, or, heaven forbid, sit down and read a Christian book, well, might I suggest that you get them some pornography, some Christian book pornography. Seeing God, a true account of divine interventions, is such pornography. Why? Well, let's look at Christian books, okay? Most of them are retellings of biblical stories, how to do daily affirmations, become a better Christian, whatever, okay? They suck, okay? But if you want to reach someone who's, really distant from God, wants nothing to do with it, then get them this book. I had a friend of mine that I gave this book to. She said her husband, who she'd been married to for 30 years, had never read it. She never saw him read a book. She got him this book. He sat down Saturday and Sunday, finished it. said he just loved it. So it's one of those things where there's a whole host of stories. I mean, I shoot my brother with a BB gun, age 5. We tie another brother to a wagon, force feed him live bugs. Chapter 2, 7 years old, I'm smoking cigarettes, shoplifting, breaking and entering. Chapter 3, 9 years old, I'm sent off to juvenile detention. Okay? Those things just aren't in your average Christian book. So, but they're in this one, they make it an enjoyable read, and by the time God comes along and things like when he showed up when that bird happened when I was running away from home at age 18, instead of going off to college, by the time that happens, and hopefully they will see God in that bird the same way I did, but they're already hooked into the story. They're already grabbed, I mean, from the BB gun shooting on. So it's one of those books that makes it a good book for people like that to bring them towards God, but also it's a good book, and this is what it was written for originally, was Christians as faith affirmation that yes, God really does exist and he's out there. So please read this book yourself and then pass it on to someone else. It's available in paperback or Kindle through either one of my websites that I hopefully have listed on the bottom of the screen here. And you can get it, paperback or Kindle, so read it for yourself first and then pass it on to someone else. It's a great way to expose people to God and to help them maybe see God in their own lives. So if you really want to bring someone to God, get them some porn. All right? Seeing God, a true account of divine interventions, the religious porn of Christian books. Thanks, folks. Bye.